I was approached by one of my clients about her little boy. He's a 9-year-old boy, and he had developed this phobia of eating in public. Not so much of food, but eating in public. And what had happened was he was in school, in class, and he vomited in the classroom. And he said that it didn't hit him that day. It was the next day he thought about it, and he started feeling anxious and worried and nervous. And so it just started snowballing. And so the parents ended up taking him to the hospital. And they examined him, and the doctors told the mom, oh, he's fine. This is very common in children. And so the child, as he walked out, the mother told me, he said, so mommy, you're telling me this is all in my head? So in the meantime, she had reached out and said, you've done GTR with me. Do you think it's possible you can do it with my son? And I said, well, let me find out. And that's when I reached out to you, and you said, absolutely. And we did. So that was August the 3rd. I had my first session with this little boy. And he's this bright little boy, very open, very intelligent. And so we identified the traumatic event, which was the vomiting in his classroom. But that day he said he didn't think about it, which makes me, I believe that, I guess he was in shock, or he disassociated from that event. But he thought about it the next day. And then after that, he said, I become nervous about eating in public because I'm afraid I'm going to throw up. We did the basic recipe. And we did, I believe we did 3 rounds of the basic recipe. So that was August 3rd. And then, put my glasses on, August 12th was our second session, and he was getting better. He was feeling more comfortable. By our 3rd GTR session, which was August 24th, he was out with his grandmother and aunts and cousins, and they went into in the city square. And he had a little bit of a biscuit in public. And his grandmother noticed and said, oh my goodness, you're eating a biscuit. And so it slowly started progressing from there. By the 4th GTR session, he said to me, I don't even think about it anymore. I'm cooking hamburgers for my mom and dad. I'm eating this, I'm eating that. And so it was just amazing to witness this simple, gentle trauma release method, the simplicity of it, how it helped this little boy. And 2 weeks ago I thought it was my last session with him, because we dealt with the eating phobia, because now he wants to take cooking class, he wants to make bread, he wants to make noodles. The end of the session, he had a bowl of, I don't know what he was eating. I don't want to ever make a big deal saying, oh, look, you're eating. It's just eating away, just talking about all of that. And so I thought that was my final session. So that was done. So now he was picked up. There was a mix-up at school. His grandfather was supposed to pick him up. And apparently there's so many gates at the school, and the grandfather got mixed up. So the child now is afraid of being left at school. So I'm meeting with him Thursday, and we're going to do some GTR. He asked his mom, can I meet with Katie? They call me Katie. Can I meet with Katie? I want to work on being a little confused at school about the gates.
It's wonderful that he trusts you so much that he realizes he has a problem, that it needs to be worked on, healed, and he goes to you.
Yes, I was just so amazed. I was so amazed. And if this doesn't make anybody a believer, I don't know what does, because I have witnessed it. And Yeah.
You shared with me also that apart from the phobia of vomiting, he also stopped eating, that he didn't want to eat after that.
He didn't want to eat. Yeah.
Mm.
He was afraid. It became this, he had to prepare himself, the anxiety before eating in public. What if I vomit? What if I vomit? I know after the first session, the parents took him to this amusement park,
Mhm.
and he was in the car upset. Oh, I'm going to go out. What if I eat? Let's eat in the car so I won't eat in public in case I vomit. And so he did the basic recipe in the car. This was his dad now saying,
Mhm.
okay, do that thing they told you to do. And he was doing that, and he was able to go out, and they had a good day. So, I mean, I have all these emails from from his mother, thanking me, and so grateful for this program, that he's doing really well. And he had his first communion last Sunday,
Oh,
and he was able to go to confession without feeling anxious. So I feel like the mother said, I guess he's a very sensitive boy, and he is. But I think this is like, what great like building blocks for this little boy to have this tool. And so when he feels like this, that this is what he can do. So this is wonderful.